Today I'm doing a review on the Hyundai Ioniq EV. The Ioniq actually has three versions of it. Hyundai makes the Ioniq Hybrid, the Ioniq Plug-in and Plug-in Hybrid, I apologize, and the Hyundai Ioniq EV, which is what this one is. And you can tell it's the EV version because it doesn't really have a grill. It has a plastic thing here. This is going to be a long-term review I'm going to do on this. I bought this car, well, leased it about 2 weeks ago. And you'll have to... We had some rain last night and has that pollen on it there. So anyways, but it looks pretty good. This is a different type of color. I just call it gray. It has no metallic in it. But it's actually called some, I don't know, whatever color they call it. So it has, as you can see, there's two versions to it. There's the, this is the SE version, the lower version. There is another up version higher than this that's about $10,000 more, well, in that area. That has features that I just wouldn't use. So this is what I got because this is what I would use. But you can see at the bottom it has running lights, LED running lights, but it doesn't have full LED lights up top here, which is what the higher version does. So this version does not have the LED headlights. But this is what it looks like there. So the grill is kind of just a plate over it. The doors, you just press the little button on here and that'll open and unlock the doors or lock the doors. Anyways, this is a hatchback version. Here's the back of it. There is no tailpipe, obviously, because it is electric. And odd thing about this version, which I found really odd, it doesn't come with a shade on the hatchback. Open this up to cover. Sorry about all my junk. Doesn't come with the shade. It fits in here, but it doesn't come with it. You have to buy that as an accessory. The car is on, so it's beeping now. Anyways, we'll take the car for a drive, and this is going to be just a quick review of this, and I'll go into more depth in it as I do more videos on it. This is rated at 170 miles per charge, which that all depends again on the weather. You know, whether it's cold or hot out or good temperature. Right now it says we'll actually go in and look and see what it's averaging. Okay, so here's the menu. First, let's see what charge I got left. I got 57% left, and I've traveled 80.8 miles, and I've used up 57%. It says I have 117 miles to go, and this over here will tell me what my battery status is. Basically the same as this right here, 57%. Well, yeah, 57%. This is just a trip meter I use to gauge my miles. That's how many miles are actually on the car right now. 230 total on the odometer. So this screen is pretty cool because this will tell me, let's see, it says I have about 117 miles left to drive. That's an estimate because if you put the air conditioning on, it's going to make a difference. It's going to go down a little bit, not much. And it also has regenerative braking, so that adds more to it too. And different versions of that, I'll show you a little bit on that. Anyways, it says right now, if I want to, oh, let me go back. That's actually telling me it's on AC. I can set it so it won't charge 100%. It'll charge at whatever I want, 80%. So if I go to the DC charger, I have it so it'll stop at 80% because after that it just trickle charges. Let's see. So it says it'll take about 3 hours for this to charge back to full from 57% at the moment, which I found that to be a little bit, I've charged it full once and it didn't take that as long as it said here. It actually was about 15 minutes sooner. So I think it depends on the actual charger. This can take, I think it's, I have to look at that. I'll go through all the other details later on it, on what it can accept for a charge. Even on a level 2 charger, there are different, depends on the charging unit, what it's actually, kilowatts it's putting in. But anyways, this does have DC fast charging. It does have a the regular level 2 fast charging, and you can plug it into, I do have an adapter that came with the car for 12 volt, which would take obviously forever. I keep pressing that. 17 hours, so obviously that's it. Actually, if you have this car at a house and you're just using it for 50 miles a day or 20 miles a day or whatever, and you just plug it in when you get home and leave it like that till the morning, you're probably good with the 120 volts. But I live in a condo, so I don't have any place to plug it in somewhere else. Fortunately, in my area, within 2 miles, I have 3 places that I can charge for free, which is great because I like to read, so I just read, and I'm perfectly happy. It charges up, and that's fine. So this part here, this is all gloss black. There's only 2 knobs up here, which the knobs are good and the buttons are good. What I don't like is this collects dust, and I don't know if you can see, but it has smudges in places that I press, which is that's a minor thing. But anyways, it's kind of soft touch up here. This is a little bit not soft, but it's not hard or anything like that. It has stitching in it. Soft steering wheel. That's hard. That's soft right there. You shift it by here. You press one of these buttons to shift, or you put it in neutral. It has the brake, heated seats. Oh, you charge your phone up right here. If you have, my phone doesn't have that kind of charging ability, but if you do have the wireless charging ability, you can put your phone right here. It'll charge it. USB port to 2 of these ports here. 12 volt ports. One USB. Anyways, that's the basics. Let's take it for a ride. It does come with quite a few items, considering this is a, the bottom line. So I'm happy with it. So we'll put the AC on. I've got the AC on low. The AC works really good, so I just keep it on low, and I do perfectly fine. Let's take it for a ride and see how it goes. And I will show you the charging port, where the charging thing is too. It looks like the gas tank lid. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm going to put the window down, see if you can hear. It'll make a noise. Backing up, it's making a noise, like a buzzing, a little beep, beep. But it also makes like has a speaker on the outside, so that when you travel, it lets people know, because otherwise it'll be silent, but it lets people know if someone's walking. It'll let them know that there's a car behind them, because they hear I can hear it now. It's an odd noise. It's like really weird kind of noise. But anyways, it's enough to let people know that you're there. The car is real quiet. It does have pick up and go. This has, I'll have to look at the, again, that'll be in another video where I'll give all the specs and stuff in detail. This is just in general. But it definitely has a lot of pick up and go. You got instant torque because it is an electric motor. Doesn't have to get to a certain RPMs or anything like that. So, anyways, I'll just press down real quick. That's flooring it. I don't know if I hope that's coming out. We gotta slow it down. But, anyways, yeah, it has, it's pretty quick, but it's not a Tesla. So anyone who thinks you're gonna go 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, that ain't gonna happen. But maybe 0 to 60, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look. It's probably gonna be around 8 seconds or so in that area. So, which isn't too bad for a car like this. The battery is down. on under the floor, so it does have good stability when you turn and stuff, because all the weight's low to the ground. But real smooth driving. This thing drives. It's so quiet inside. Very nice. And again, you're probably saying, okay, I've seen enough. The area I'm living in, they're still developing this area, so there's not a whole lot down here, except people pedaling bikes and an old runway. Let me see if I can pull over and I'll show you the charging port where it charges, and I think we'll call it. That'll be it for this video, and I'll do another video and go into a little more detail and more and more as we go. Again, this will be a long-term review of the car to see how it goes and what do you think of it. Let me pull over, and oops, not in a handicapped spot. Find a spot up here I can pull over in. Oh, it has regeneration right there, and I can stop the car with this pedal right here. I'm actually going to pull over here, and if I pull the lever, the car will come to a complete stop. And when you pull that lever, it turns on the whoops, I didn't put it, well, it goes in park if you hit the turn it off. But yeah, it turns the, if you hit the regenerative, this paddle here, which will bring you to a full stop. Don't count on it to bring you to an emergency stop. It won't do that. But it will turn on the back brake lights as when you pull it in. So I'll show you the charging ports. You've got, pull this out, that's the level 2 charger right here, and you can plug the adapter that comes with the car. It's in the trunk, and that's just so you can plug it into a 110 that'll has an adapter, plug it in here too. But that's basically for a level 2 charger. If you want to do a level 3 charging, the DC fast charging, that's this one right here. This will charge in under an hour from empty to full, in under an hour with the DC fast charging. Or is it, actually, I'm going to look that up. That'll be on the detail one. It might be 80% in less than an hour. But anyways, that part we're going to do on the, when I do the detailed on it. These are just dust covers here. So that's about it for this video, and I'll give you more as we go on with the car and see how it goes. So far, I really like it, and 170 miles for range doesn't seem like much, but for the type of driving that I do, this actually it works out fine. It's easy. Oh, one thing I will show that this does have, hit the menu. This does have they're not lit up right now, but it does have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So if you get the upgraded version, it has a little bit of a bigger screen, and it'll have navigation built in or whatever. I don't need the navigation built in because I just plug my phone into it. I have an Android phone, so I plug it in and I get all my maps and everything there. So it works out good for me. Has Bluetooth and everything in here. So, and oh, one more thing I will show you is this right here. It'll tell you with the climate off, it'll give me 117 miles of range. Right now, it's going to tell me with the air conditioning on, it's going to say 109, but if I turn the air conditioning off, it'll go 117 miles. So anyways, that's how you can kind of tell that it, whatever you decide to use it for. I'm going to turn the AC on. If I'm hot, I'm going to turn the AC on because it really doesn't use that much. And again, to me, this is fine. So anyways, that's it for this review for now, and I will do another review on it. I'll do another one with more detail on the car, on the specs of it and stuff, next video. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd appreciate it if you would. And if you like the video and want to comment, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up. If you want to comment, down below, comment, and that'd be great. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.